What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel for some Orcs Must Die 3. We're moving right along in our 5 Skull Guide series, and next up is the Great Room. This is the second map. It's another one that's not overly challenging, but it gives you a little introduction of some of the mechanics into the game with switching the lanes. So if we take a look at the mini-map here, we've got 2 entrances. Of course, they're spawned in wave 1 right here. We've also got an entrance down over that side, and then both entrances will combine right here before those baddies get over to our rift. Now, as far as a loadout, I'm really just going to be using the basics here. I am bringing along my trusty blunderbuss, and I've got my Jar of Ghosts and my Trap Reset trinket, mainly for the passives. I don't plan on using these actively, however, I brought them along just to have that passive ability. I am going to use a bunch of grinders. I'm going to try to use some arrow walls maybe, and then of course tar and brimstone are kind of naturals. I'm going to be using those for sure. And then I would love to squeak in this window of butterflies just so you all can see it in action, and the gravity pillar so you can see that in action as well. But let's go ahead and get things started, and let's see. To start things off, we've got a lovely little corner that these guys just want to get wrecked in. Now, this particular map, we've got 6 minutes to get it done, and that should be more than enough time as well. We are going to sell all this stuff at the end of the first wave and move to the other side. So you're going to want to be conscious of that. You will want to get some sales in. Now, you do get a break in there, so it's not a big rush. You don't have the timer to contend with, so you can sell it at your leisure and move on over. We're not going to get any big combos here, but although when you're 5 sculling, you're not necessarily looking for combos, you still don't want to ignore combos, as combos are going to be a source of a little bit more coin for you to be able to build more and more traps. Now, also remember, OMDs got them headshots, so shoot them in the head, y'all. I'm using this big old shotgun. It makes life a little easier on me there, but, you know, feel free to go ahead and bust them in the biscuit and get the job done there. And we've got another lovely little corner here. We're just going to go something like this. What else do we want? Window of butterflies, maybe? And you know the cool thing about this gravity pillar? It's got unlimited range. So even though that ceiling tile is way, way up there, as you see, it is still going to reach to the floor. Holy crap. How cool is that? So let's go ahead and get it started. Once again, at the end of this wave, we're going to sell all this stuff and move once again. Now, the reason I spawn camped these 2 waves and didn't just start off back here at the choke point is just to shave a little time off of that par score. Your fifth skull, pardon me, does come from your time. So if you don't meet the par, then you are not going to get your 5th skull. Those grenades on this blunderbuss are pretty darn awesome. There's a passive that I don't have unlocked yet that is going to make those freeze, and I'm excited to use that as well. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff. We'll move back over to where a permanent home is going to be. Now remember, even though you've got all the time in the world, you also have got a par that you're trying to contend with. So you don't want to take too long. I'm just going to get some basics down and then go ahead and get things started. We'll throw let's throw an arrow wall up front. We can get a gravity pillar. Let's throw a gravity pillar there. Anything else? Let's throw a little window of butterflies in there, and I'm pretty sure that will get us through this 3rd wave here. We do have a pretty generous par time, however, without a doubt, you all will quickly find out that meet and par is what it's all about. So you definitely want to get things moving quick and earn all of those skulls. So we are just wrecking them here without really any major problem whatsoever. Now, we don't have anything too terribly difficult here to contend with on this particular map, as it is just the 2nd map. Let's go ahead and let's do something like that maybe, and continue it along. Double grinder there. It's going to take a lot to jam up both of those grinders for sure. Now, we should have many more coming. 2 minutes and, what, 35 seconds left, so we got plenty of time. There's no doubt there. I am, once again, I'm not focused on getting combos, but at the same time, I don't want to ignore the combo system. So, you know, there's no need to mow the enemies down. You want as many different things hitting the enemies as you can, and the more things that hit the enemies, of course, mean bigger combos. Bigger combos is more coin, more score, and all of the other happy things that come along with the combo-liciousness. There is no doubt. That gravity pillar kicked in. Nothing's living though. And you see the window of butterflies opened up as well. Looks like we just got the full face roll going. Let's go ahead and get one more of those down. We'll throw in, well, let's get another gravity pillar as well. And I think we are on the verge of GG's here, as I just don't believe anything's going to make it past. We've only got a minute and a half to get through wave 5, so it's going to be a little close. We are definitely going to burn it under that 1 minute mark. However, I think 90 seconds is more than enough time to get through this particular final wave here. Don't really need any more coins, so not really worried about the combos at all now. I'm just going to kind of melt. Do my best to blow up all of the bads. Get those grenades flying. Still scoring some combos here. And as I mentioned again, you're not seeing it quite as much when I'm using the blunderbuss because I'm just blasting into them. But headshots are a thing. So on all your weapons, get used to dialing it in on those little orc biscuits, as them little heads is tiny sometimes. There is no doubt. So 45 seconds left to spare on the 5 Skull Great Room. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with some more Orcs Must Die 3. Thanks again, everybody. I will see you next time. Take it easy.